everybody? My name is Chris Silva. This is the PodBoss, and this is episode 3, and I'm hanging out with my boy, Mike Brizzolara. What's happening, dog?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. How are you?
Good. A little rough night last night,
Yeah,
but
a little hungover?
you know, that's the single life. So
I don't miss it.
you don't?
No, I don't miss the single life.
Yeah, it's tough nowadays, man. I feel like
I was always broke in the single life.
it's crazy. Like, I honestly feel like everyone just likes the attention and doesn't really want like a relationship nowadays. You know what I mean? I feel like they're just so entertained. Like, anyone can talk to anybody. Everyone knows everyone nowadays. Like, everyone knows somebody if you meet them. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Such a small world with the internet and all that now.
So I've been married a couple years now, right? But I've been with my wife like almost 8.
Nice.
So the whole day, I mean, there was online dating. But
Yeah.
I know from a lot of friends, you included,
Some just,
on that online stuff, man.
it's brutal.
That's crazy, dude. The stories I've
Yeah.
heard, man. People
Like,
just ghosting
I literally had one girl talk to me for like a month, ghosted me, and then she ended up getting like married.
Damn.
Like, after I saw, it was crazy.
That's fast as hell.
Yeah. Saw the dude. I saw her post and everything like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, married after like a year.
Yeah, that's got to be rough. I mean, I can't imagine online dating now.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I don't really, like, part of me 50-50 wants a relationship, and the other part of me still likes to go out and have fun. I mean, you know me, when have I ever come over here not hungover on a Sunday? Maybe like one time in like a year.
Single Chris was crazy.
Wild. Well,
yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh
Do you have
my
like
God,
do you
I
have
was
like
out all the
a do you have like a top story that you like?
I don't know if I can share them.
Should we put that on the
No, I was out all the time with my friends. I mean, a lot of people that I worked with. And,
Yep.
I mean, I was a bar guy. I didn't really do clubs. I did a club one time when I was 18, and almost got into a fight. And I'm all set with this.
That was it.
So I genuinely just became a bar guy. I really like chilling at bars.
More mellow, just talking to people.
I like seeing live bands play and things like that, and I really enjoyed it. And I had fun, man. But we would get tanked, dude.
Yeah,
I rocked.
I mean, you know, I definitely got roped into the club scene for a long time.
Yeah, not me, but teach his own.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just liked it because I liked the. It was very cool connections and who I got to meet.
Yeah.
Like, and doing a little bit of the promoting, not like too much into it. But I honestly just loved always being behind the booth, behind the scenes, just like meeting all the DJs and stuff. I did have a lot of fun doing it.
I had buddies that did clubs. They loved it, man. They were the dudes that popped their collar. They were in there drinking the bottles and all that stuff, ordering. I'm like, I'm not ordering no bottles.
The only thing I hate about the clubs, it's kind of like you have to like yell to like actually like talk to them. You gotta be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like,
I think you could be like that at bars too. Depending on the
sometimes the bar, but if you find a chill bar where it's mellow, you can just talk. Like, I think they need more of that instead of with the loud music and everything. I think they need like a chill spot for everybody.
There's a lot of like pros for me of not being, in that scene anymore. You know what I mean?
It's definitely a pain in the ass. Don't get me wrong. But
well, life just changed. You know what I mean? Life just changed. Like after I met my wife. You know what I mean? Like I mellowed out.
Well, I've known your brother-in-law and your wife since like probably like 06.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy, man. I've always felt like a part of the fam, even when
yeah.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
It's
yeah,
I'm like always here when I can.
We partied a lot, dude.
Oh my god, your bachelor party, this kid
rocked.
I wish maybe we'll do like a bloopers thing at the end of the year. We can get some video from our phones and.
You know what's crazy? I don't even mind like talking about that stuff or bringing that stuff up because that's who I was. It was it's my past and really can't hide from it.
Yeah, you always can improve and move forward, man. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get back into the whole gym game, and that's been like the toughest thing because you got to balance going out and people still want to see you, obviously, and you can't be like, am I talking to this? Can you hear me better? I kind of faded a little bit there. But, it's just tough. Like, you put in all this work during the week, and then all of a sudden, just one night, and then obviously the next day when you feel like crap, you want to eat like shit, and like, it's just constant you always say, oh, I'm going to do better Monday, I'm going to do better this day, and then it's like, it's tough mentality to just stay, like, strict for, like, at least a whole year you have to.
Yeah, you're definitely preaching to the choir, bro. I'm so up and down when it comes to the gym.
Yep.
Dude, you know what I hate? I'll be gun-ho, dude, in the gym, and I'll be posting about it, and I'm like raving, dude, I'm losing weight.
Yeah.
And then I stopped.
I heard a thing on a entrepreneur's podcast. It was I think a bunch of people have heard of him, Ty Lopez. Remember when he like first came out on YouTube? The guy was like, "Oh, my new garage." Where like, I read all these books.
This is the guy that like slept on a couch, had like $47.
So he had a good question though. He said, "Would it be easier grinding and getting your first million, or staying in best shape of your life for like 2 years?" I think it was like a couple years. He gave like how many years would it be harder doing that, or what do you think would be harder? Do you think it would be harder getting your first mill, or do you think it would be harder keeping in shape? I think keeping in shape's tough.
I would say keeping in shape.
I think the weight loss is definitely like America's probably #1 issue right now.
Yeah, I would say keeping in shape because I've been chasing that $1 million for a long time.
Yep.
I've been chasing that $1 million for a long time, but I've also been working out for a long time.
Yeah.
If you think about it, dude, I started working out at like 13 with my boys. If I stuck with that, dude, I'd be a beast.
You'd be like your man on your shirt right there. You'd be that jacked. Triple H, shout out to Hunter.
My boys used to call me Triple H. That's how much I was like, a Triple H fan.
I was gonna say your last podcast you had a wrestling shirt on too.
It's kind of a theme. It's kind of like my theme.
All right.
I love old school wrestling, dude. I have friends that still watch the new stuff, but I can't get into it.
You know what? I try and watch it. Like if I'm not doing nothing, if I see like Friday Night SmackDown on, I'll throw it on just to see like, and just I can't get into the acting and stuff now. We got spoiled with the good year, 100%. The 90s era and all that shit.
When I was in school, I used to have long hair, and just in the hallway, people would just be like, Triple H.
See, I've always seen you with short hair, so I cannot picture you with the long. We gotta throw a bunch of photos up. You know what you should do? You should do like a year when the year comes with this. You should do like bloopers and like just post like old photos of you and shit like that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Like just memory. I think people would like that just to see what you were about back in the day.
Dude, I was all about like writing music and wrestling.
Okay.
Like wrestling, dude. I'm telling you, me and Rui, rest in peace. We were gonna be like WWF.
Yeah, you wanted to.
Oh my god. We used to wrestle like on the ground.
Yeah.
Like a ton of us. Like we had a whole gang. We used to wrestle on the ground, and it just got so like I don't know. I don't want to say popular, but we got so known of like wrestling on the ground that people started like paying more attention to us and like word of mouth. You know, people started talking. So we ended up hooking up with these guys in Newport who had their own ring.
Oh, that's sick.
And we were underage. We were like 17.
I've honestly never been like I've never been on a real ring. Is it actually like hard like they say?
Yeah. So we actually had to sign like waivers to wrestle the ones that were underage.
Yep.
And we'd go there on weekends. We would take the city bus to Newport.
That's crazy.
We'd go to this guy's house. We'd practice in the backyard, and then we'd have a show. I think it was like once a month, once every 2 months.
Did people actually show? Was like a big thing?
You had regulars that showed up. You had guys in the front row that you'd see every time, and it was their seat. You know.
Did you obviously wrestle someone? Who was the biggest dude that you wrestled against?
All the time. Oh God, if I can even remember their names. Well, Manny's brother. Manny was a big dude. Manny was a big dude. But his brother, his name was Mike.
Yep.
And he went by the wrestling name Fiend. Big boy. There was
sick.
another guy, Aries. He was a big dude. There was a couple big guys. There was unfortunately they were best friends actually. The guys that started this in high school, and unfortunately at a show we did, one of the guys ended up dying. Yeah, at a show.
Holy crap!
I just finished my match. I went up to the guy. Like I walked by him.
Did he have like a heart attack or was like what was it or was it?
I don't know. I don't know really what happened. I don't want to speak about it because I'm not sure.
Yeah, damn.
I heard things, but unfortunately, he didn't come out of what happened. And it was a whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah,
Was it you kind of stopped after that, or was it just like?
Man, he sold everything. Yeah, he sold everything and never hurt. Everybody just stopped. But it was a lot of fun wrestling with these guys.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Yeah.
I always wanted to try it. I remember one time I actually called the headquarters of Vince's spot there in Connecticut. And so the
WWE.
Yeah, and the chick, she was like, yeah, we actually, if you make a video and send it in, she's like, we actually look at every single video.
Wow. Me and Rui tried out for Tough Enough, but we actually we made a tape.
Okay, I heard that's hardcore.
Yeah, we didn't like enter it or anything.
Yeah.
We were like psyched to make a tape and stuff. We wrestled all the time, dude. It was so fun. We had a blast. We used to jump off like swing sets like at a park and land on 2 ladders that had plywood across it. It would go right through the plywood.
That's crazy. I remember
Our bodies took a beating.
I remember me and my neighbor, good friend, my friend Greg, we did like one wrestling video, and you know the song like "You Can Sail," like the Fade Away song or whatever, like that old school one. It was like a '90s hit.
No.
But anyway, so it was pretty
Sing
funny.
It again.
No, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm horrible at singing. But so it was funny. We were making a video, and we got like this dummy together, and we went up to the second story of his house, and we were gonna like throw the dummy out the window to be part of the video. And then all the neighbors and stuff, because it was a tight neighborhood and like everyone knew like each other, and so like they would watch people's kids if like no one was home or something like that, like just keep an eye out and see what's up. And they actually called the cops on us because they thought I was actually getting tossed out the window.
Nice.
And so
nice. That's how you get someone to scare.
it was pretty crazy. And then I actually did the swing set thing too. He had me up, and he was gonna choke slam me into like a whole bunch of cardboard, but then the dad came running home too.
Cardboard.
Oh my
That's
god,
nothing.
yeah, it was
cardboard.
Yeah, it was a funny time. That was the one video that we made, but
we had the fluorescent light bulbs
ooh,
smashed over our heads, dude.
Yeah.
We were hard, dude.
I remember I was hesitant on trying that, and then like a couple of me and my friends we got drunk.
Don't tickle.
And
don't tickle.
yeah, it didn't really hurt that. Didn't hurt that bad, and I was like surprised when like we were just kind of fucking around, like trying it at first, you know, and then we really got into it, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. I probably wouldn't do that again. Wouldn't recommend.
My brother, this is a funny story. My brother, he used to have like when we'd wrestle on Sundays, like on the ground. My brother would have a backpack full of like weapons. And
shit!
Like he would take my mom's like baking sheets and stuff like that. My mom would be like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, I need him for wrestling." She's like, "Ronnie," and he's like, I'll bring him back." Dude, he would run out the house. We'd be like at the park, and he'd be like smacking people in the head with like these cookie sheets and stuff. Dude, so fun.
Shout out to Ronnie. What's up, Ronnie? Hopefully you get on this podcast soon.
Someday, brother.
He will.
Yeah.
He's always moving around, so.
He's been in Florida for a couple of years now.
Oh, I'm jealous. I keep on saying I'm gonna move. Every time winter comes around, I'm always bitching about it.
I hate winter.
I got that from my pops. He's miserable during the winter time, so.
I hate shoveling.
I hate all that shit. That's when I lived in the condo, that was the one cool thing that they just took care of everything. Like you could literally sit inside. They just told you to move your car, and then it was all done. It was actually really nice. It was dope.
Yeah, I hate shoveling, man. I hate the winter. I love like 80 degree, 85 degree weather.
All the time though. I feel like it sucks, but at the same time, you do appreciate because everyone's always out more around here in the summertime when.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
It's like that's like the time, primo. Especially where I am now, down in over there in Newport and all that stuff. It's like tourist city. When it comes in the summer.
Nice.
Yes,
like
stay away from that in the summer, but
I like Newport. I saw Tony Bennett one time in Newport.
Really?
You know Tony Bennett?
Yeah.
He's like 98. He's awesome. I like Tony Bennett. But yeah, I'm in Newport. We were going to a wrestling wrestling show, or we were coming back from wrestling practice or something. I saw a limo, and even then I knew like my celebrities, I guess. Like I knew more than most people I chilled with. And I looked at this limo. And I saw the window down, and I went,
and
yo.
it was him?
I was like, yo. And he was like that. I was like, yo, that was Tony Bennett.
That's awesome. That's like in my old hometown when Brady lived there. My mother was at the grocery store, and this is when he was like a rookie. And he was super chill about it too. He was my mom. I was a little kid, and she was like, oh, can you just sign an autograph for my son?
Tom Brady?
Yeah, so I have his autograph at home.
Damn.
It's just on a piece of paper. I don't think it's worth anything, but.
What was the? My grandfather used to take my brother and I to the football camp. Was that at Brown? Was it at Brown they used to play?
Yeah, and then they
Brown.
eventually switched it over at Gillette or whatever they do now. People just watch the practice there in the
practice field. It was Brown University. Is that what it is?
Oh man, I'm so bad.
I think it was Brown University. Is that what it's called? Brown University? Providence? Yeah.
My memory is shot.
My grandfather used to take. Well then, my grandfather used to take us there to watch the Patriots play, practice and stuff. And this is like Willie McGinnis.
Oh, this is like, some throwback names. Hell yeah.
So Curtis Martin. So one time I had a hat and I couldn't get in the crowd because all these adults, man, they're like, ah.
And someone was like, let the kid get in.
No, my grandfather was like, get in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't. And he walked up with me and he's like, Give him your hat.
Usually, I was gonna say, usually they're pretty cool with kids, and I kind of like how they
it wasn't them, it was the adults that were trying to,
they were just kind of,
you know, they mobbed,
mob
the
city
or whatever. So I gave it to Curtis Martin, and he signed it, and then I gave it to Drew Bledsoe, and he signed it.
That's dope.
And then I was probably, this is where the story gets messed up, I was probably like 10 or 11, and Brandon, you know my buddy Brandon, I don't know why, man, but we traded hats. He gave me another hat, and I gave him that hat. He had no signatures on his hat. I was
you were just feeling that hat.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, man, this is a cool hat. You want to trade?
You got to trade with me.
Brandon on the low was like, yeah, man, I'll trade.
That's awesome.
But years later, he was like, this is why I love Brandon. He was like, dude, take that hat back.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, dude, we made a trade. He goes, take the hat back. He's like, you should have never given that.
Did you still have his hat too?
Dude, I've moved like 100 times. Probably not. Sorry, Brandon.
Yeah, shout out to him too. He was the first episode.
That's my boy.
You guys rocked it. That was awesome.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy. He just cut my hair yesterday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
We'll try and top that podcast.
Got a nice little barber shop at his place.
Oh, hell yeah. You still cutting?
Oh, hell yeah.
I miss cutting hair a little bit sometimes. Sometimes I think about it.
I cut my hair once.
Yeah, a couple times I came over and
you
did the
gotta
house
have friends that cut hair.
House cuts all day.
Yeah,
that's where it's at, the hustle.
Yeah, well, it's hard to make appointments, dude. Like, my cousin has his own spot. It's called Odd Fellows.
Yep.
And he just opened up his own joint. And Odd Fellows?
Good fellas?
It's like, I don't know if it's Fellows or Fellas.
Because there is a Goodfellas chain, but...
Nah, it's like Odd Fellows or Odd Fellas. But either way, shout out to my cousin Mike.
Shout out, Mike. Ooh,
he opened up
Mike.
his own spot. And, dude, like, even getting into his old place...
Yeah, still...
He's so booked, dude, because he's nasty. He's nasty.
That's why I like the barber I go to now, because it's all appointment-based. And it just makes it so much easier. Just go on the freaking website and...
I think he just has a serious clientele.
Yeah.
You know? And he used to try to squeeze me in if he could, like, ooh, I don't have anybody today, can you come, you know, at this time, come in. Like, he would text me. But when my son was born, this is a true story.
Yeah.
When my son was born, my head was spinning. Right? So I made actually 3 appointments with this dude.
Missed them all?
Missed them all.
Oh, did he charge you every time? Or?
The third time, he didn't charge me the 2 times. The first 2 times. The third time, I was like, bro, charge it.
Yeah, because you felt bad.
He's like, bro. I was like, dude, charge it. Yeah, he did, too. You gotta make your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his hustle.
Yeah. You know
I'm saying, like, cutting hair.
Even when I was
so I respect that.
Even when I was detailing, if people bailed, I was kind of getting sick of it. You know, I was just like, oh man, you know, everyone says yes, and then I'm getting ready, prepping, wasting all my time, and they bail or something the last second. My friend was like, yo, you should like charge people.
Yeah.
You know, at least like $10 or something.
That's your hustle, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, not your full time.
No, honestly, when I was jobless for like a couple months, that's all I was doing was just detailing.
This man detailed my old car.
Detailed the shit out of it. Yes. Next sponsor,
Fuego.
Chemical Guys and McGuire's sponsor the podcast.
You heard the man.
That's right. We got to start shouting people out.
Just have a bottle of like the wax, like a pair of my hand.
Just set it all up right here. If you want a clean carpet,
yeah,
do the shout out to PodBoss. Get $5 off.
Get a whole list of sponsors. I don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta get the sponsors going.
I want this to blow up, so I don't have to go to work anymore.
I always said this is gonna sound a little fucked up, but if I was, because I love cars, and so I always was like, oh, if I ever got into like professional racing or something, I always would get like chafing. When I was a kid, and so I was like, you know, Gold Bond. I was like, that Gold Bond, that would be my sponsor for the fucking just endless supply of Gold Bond. My parents would always fucking just be like, what the fuck?
We're just really segued into chafing.
They're like, you're so weird with the fucking Gold Bond. I'm like obsessed with it. I tell everyone, I'm like, dude, you gotta get this shit. It's so
Gold Bond. Maybe I'll pick up some Gold
I'm
Bond.
telling you, man, the summertime here with the SWAS. You know what I'm talking about. You work in electrical, so
oh boy,
you know those hot rooms. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know the attics are the worst.
Scott might edit that out. He might keep it in. Who knows? We could use it as a blooper, but Scott, how you feeling over there? You what are you drinking?
My coffee latte.
Coffee latte.
Scott has a Sunday funny. He gets mad because I go out.
Dude, I'm drinking a pink lemonade.
I'm literally drinking water today.
It's fire.
Is it scissor?
Scott was trying to get me to drink the Grey Goose again, but I think I woke up still drunk. That's how bad it was.
Dude, I don't miss that. So what else is new, man?
It was fun, man. I'm trying to talk to someone right now, which is interesting. So I'm seeing how that's going.
Good luck.
Yep, and we'll see if keep her around. And like I said, I don't know. I'm just feeling it out, going with the flow.
No doubt. Yeah, good luck, man. That's awesome. Good for you.
Oh my God, really? Time flies on this goddamn show. That's crazy. That's what happens when you have a good time. You can't even get a full.
Yeah, we'll keep it going for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, definitely. Hell yeah.
This pink lemonade is so dope.
What have you been doing with the rapping? You still? I know we were trying to work on a music video last.
Oh, real quick, just want to say like we're doing music videos this summer. It's happening.
Little plug.
It's happening, dude. I'm telling you, like when my son was born, a lot stopped for me. You know, because he just became priority number one. But I've been writing like crazy.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of songs written.
Hell yeah.
Verses. Just like I used to write songs, like try to write them in whole.
Can you give me a freestyle?
But now I'm like,
give me a freestyle right now. Let's go. Think of something good. You can diss me if you want, whatever. Say I look like a marshmallow. Throw that in there. I got an all white today. I said fuck it. I'm just wearing all white. Oh, he's just eyeing me. He's coming up with something.
Yo, no, I got some written. I'll show you real quick.
Okay.
I got some written. So this is something I wrote. So a couple bars. But I go, hit him with a line every time and a rhyme, and they find that I'm fucking with it, man, goddamn. The Beretta get you wet like a poncho, head honcho, flexing like macho. Anybody wanna come and get it, but you better call the medic, cause I kill you too like Bono. I'm the Michael Mel Chapo. Don't be thinking you can never get the Shelly Del Taco.
It is cold outside, but you just brought the heat. Yeah. That's fucking, no, I don't even think I'd get that fast if I tried.
Woo.
Now, how long have you been rapping for, though? That was like...
Since I was like 14.
And that's like your main... Yeah. That was like your main thing?
Yeah.
What about, did you do a lot of freestyle shows and shit, too? Or what was up with
that?
No.
I never freestyled at shows. I'd freestyle on my own.
Yeah.
I freestyle on my own. I still do. I still freestyle all the time by myself. Yeah. I thought of these bars the other day.
Those were the other day or something? No.
This one right here.
Okay.
I was like, too many murders with the burners, but that really don't concern us. I want to know when my turn is. I've been hotter than the furnace, trying to blow like Curtis Form 6, where the dirt is. Bunch of babies like Gerbers, trying to beef like burgers.
Damn, that's nuts. And you just think about that shit like all day? You just like...
Yeah, I rap all day in my head.
Yeah, and then just whatever sticks, that's it? That's what you use?
Yeah.
Did you like to... I know you used to smoke before. Did you like better rapping high, or was it better sober?
Man, I don't know. Sometimes when I did smoke, I felt like I could write a whole album.
Yeah.
But then when I was sober and I read the verses, I was like, what the fuck?
The confidence when you were high, just like, write all that shit down, probably all...
I don't even know if I can remember it because I just thought of this today, but I'll try to get it out.
Yeah.
I said, let's see, what did I say? They said it couldn't do it, that's what they told me. Now I'm in my own lane like H.O.V. And now I mean Jay-Z. Like some shit like that, you know?
Okay. Alright. Oh, we got a little warning when we got him blind. They can't see that. We got plenty of time.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with Mike Brizzolara.
Hey.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. We are with my friend Mike Brizzolara. Had to take a quick break there, so thank you very much. And thank you,
Anytime, man. Anytime. So we were still talking about rapping. We were talking about rivalries.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, off camera.
Did you have a favorite one back in the day?
Yeah, Jay-Z and Nas. I was 15.
I want to say that was good. I liked the whole remember the MTV Music Awards when like Snoop and all them when they were I like that whole thing.
East Coast West.
That was my type of shit. I always you never knew what was gonna happen at those.
I was young though. I was pretty young to really grasp that.
Yeah.
But when I was 15 and Jay-Z came in Nas on what track was it? Oh shit. I can't think of it. Oh my god, I can't think of the name of the song.
Maybe we'll come back to you.
But that's when Nas dropped Ether.
Damn, okay.
And everybody, I mean, that was a crazy beat, dude. That was such a crazy beat.
Even bigger than
from what I heard, Jay-Z did that to kind of spark Nas to like come back and
to like get him going,
do more music. Because,
that's
like,
crazy.
He was a fan.
No shit.
But he's like, yo, how can I do this?
That would be sick if he actually did do that.
Like, ask Nas, he don't want to the takeover. That's what it was. It was the takeover. Yeah. When he came out with the takeover and he was like, ask Nas, he don't want to No.
I liked it.
I was like, What did he just say, dude?
It is sick when you hear like solid good diss. You just like you're like, oh my god, I know who that's.
And then I was such a huge fan of Nas that I was like, there's no way he's not saying anything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then he dropped Ether, and it was like, yo, this is crazy. And to be alive at that time, like, what a time.
I never got into Nas. I never listened to him.
Huge fan.
I know, slacking. I like the Biggie and Pac rivalry. That was dope hearing a lot of those songs.
Oh yeah, as you got older,
Mm-hmm.
but like it was like 96, 97.
Yeah, when I got a little older, yep, 100%.
It was like 96, 97, but and like I was aware, like I loved hip hop, but I didn't know. You know, I didn't really know how serious that beef was.
Do you think it got soft now with all this shit going on? Or do you think it
I
changed?
think there's still crazy rappers out there, but I don't think they're mainstream.
Yeah, more underground.
Yeah, I still think that there's rappers that, you know, are about beef, but they're not in the limelight like that.
Would you ever intentionally diss someone in the track if you're trying to get attention, or no?
No, it's not me.
Yeah, you wouldn't go that route.
I know hip hop is like, you know, you want to beef with people and stuff like that. Like that's hip hop, but I'm not a big, like, I don't want to beef with people. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to like make music. I want to enjoy what I'm making, and hopefully other people do too.
I honestly loved. I'm a huge fan of 50 Cent. I still am a huge fan of 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Even the music that he makes in his show Power.
Yeah.
I watch every Sunday. You know,
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's real good. I'll give you my.
50 was nasty.
I'll give you my Stars password, and you can check it out.
Word.
Look at that.
Thanks, bro.
Anytime you can check it out.
Any Netflix passwords you gonna give me? Or no, I'm kidding.
Don't you like what do you like better, Netflix or Disney Plus, or do you have a favorite preference?
I'm a huge Disney fan.
Yeah,
I like Disney.
That's right. Your wedding was
Yeah.
Your wedding was Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That was it. That was wedding was dope. Fun time.
Yeah.
I think I've never seen. We all danced.
Yeah, it was.
We were dripping in sweat.
That was right before the pandemic.
Yes.
We were so lucky.
Yes, that's crazy timing how that worked out.
We had like 150 people there. My wife and I talk about it all the time. We got to have our wedding like normal.
Yep. And the honeymoon.
And then I got to go to Italy after my honeymoon.
Did you love
was
Italy?
It after my honeymoon or before? It was one of the.
I loved Italy when I went to Italy.
Yeah,
it was the most fun I've had.
I met like the greatest people on that tour, and I'm still friends with them. I still talk to them.
So relaxed out there too.
Oh yeah.
So it's so different.
I did the Italy's Treasures tour, so it was basically like a food and wine tour. So basically, that's all I did was eat and.
Where'd you stay mostly? One area?
I was in Stresa.
Okay.
We couldn't go to Venice because it was actually underwater at the time, so we had to reroute.
Damn.
I went to Pisa, so that was pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I definitely would like to go back. I remember when I was there, I was such a little shit. I was just like every morning because when we were there, it was like just normal day for everyone else over there. So like I would sit outside the hotel in Rome. Yeah. And I was just trying to hit on like every girl. I would just be like, oh, buongiorno. Like I'd be saying all types of shit, trying to like brush up on my Italian and all that.
Dude, it's so not like here. Like it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was like me and like 2 other people on the the sidewalk, and it was like I was watching the sun come up.
Yeah, it's sick,
dude. It was so calm. I'm just like I got my phone. I'm like, yo, this is like I was taking it all in. This place.
I honestly hate I get so nervous flying. But I tell everyone I'll tolerate it and I'll go, but I'm like, you would think I was like, not to joke around, but like you'd think I would be like someone would be sweating so much. You would not want to sit next to me. I just get like, one time I was on a plane, Dominican, and the girl literally held my hand the whole flight.
Nice.
I didn't even know who she was. We were so nervous, just like. It was insane.
So I've never had like a crazy like plane story. The only time I could think of is I went to Vegas. I was like 23 years old. I went with my boy. He won like a contest at our job, and he took me. You could take like a friend.
That's
sick.
So
he took me, and he never flew before.
Yeah.
And I've flown like a ton. So we're next to each other or whatever, and we had some turbulence. It was raining, and he was like, he had his head down, and he was like, just sitting there. I'm like, I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, dude, it's all good. He's like, shut up, man, shut up, shut up. It was so
some people. It's funny how some people can handle it.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's more the motions for most people, not really like the whole like crashing aspect. But like, I mean that too, obviously. But
that is scary.
But like I think just like the motion of like the plane going, because that's what mostly gets for me with flying, just the motion sickness and like I know there's stuff out there, but when I got home when we were leaving the Dominican, it was like a 3 a.m. flight, and I remember I told my buddy, shout out to Dave, I was like,
shout out to Dave.
I was like, yo, let's just get fucking wrecked and just stay up all night on the plane. Trash. The guy, they turned out the cabin lights, just knocked out, woke up, and I was back in Boston. It was like the best way.
You would think that I would like wanted to drink. I've been on a ton of planes since I've been of age to drink, and you would think that I would, at the time when I drank,
on the
that
plane?
I would want to drink all the time on the plane.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't. Because I didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom every 2 seconds. You know what I mean?
It's such a pain in the ass.
I don't want to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yep.
I don't know why that's a weird thing for me, but I don't even want to go to the bathroom like normal without drinking. Like, I just feel like I'm inconveniencing everybody around me.
Yeah, you just don't want to break the seal and just keep on getting. Excuse me,
I
one
just feel
second.
like if you have to get up, people are like, ah.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
dude, I gotta pee.
my uncle, R.I.P., he hated that, like, we were big sports people, and so whenever we go to sporting events, some guys always just kept him getting up. You know how the whole fucking row has to get up. He's like, I'm not, and then after like the third time,
you have to do that ass thing.
Yeah. He'd be like, I'm not getting up the third time. He's like, fuck this guy, I'm not getting up. And
that was like at the movies when you go to the movies before this pandemic.
I honestly miss the movies, man. That was such a good thing.
My wife and I used to go all the time.
Now it's just Netflix. Everything, all the movies come out on Netflix now.
The last movie we went to before all this shit went down was the Lion King movie.
Oh, I love the Lion King.
We went and there was people in front of us, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they were like
obnoxious.
They were just being loud, singing every song.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We actually got the people to give us tickets.
Money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Yep. I remember one time I wanted to go see Rocky, and this is when I was cutting hair, and so sometimes the barbershop had like highs and lows, and so I just kind of take like an hour, like out of my own time, just go do whatever and come back, because like he didn't really care as long. My boss was super cool, like as long as you were there and making money, that was fine. But if you weren't there, you weren't making money, so he didn't really care. That's on you, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
So like one day I was kind of having a bad day. I was like, you know what? Then Creed came out. It was the Creed movie.
Yeah, I stopped watching Rocky after like the third.
Oh,
one.
you like Sylvester?
Yeah, I'm old school. I like old school movies. I still watch old school movies like all the time.
I liked what's his name in the new one? Oh my god.
No idea. No clue.
Blanking on his name right now, but he's in like everything, and he actually did really good. But it was funny. Speaking of people being
Are you
loud,
talking about the actor?
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes,
yeah.
That's it. Yes, there we go. And so I was going super early. I was like, it's gonna be tight. No one's gonna be there. Let's like get out the way. No one wants to see you. Dude, packed.
Yeah.
And I had so many people that were loud. I could barely even enjoy it. I was like, there was like a mom with like 10 kids and
to see Rocky.
She was like babysitting. It was like nuts, dude.
I actually heard a story about him. I don't know if it's true or not. I've heard it for many years.
Who, Michael B?
It might be. No, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
He wrote that script.
Yeah, no, that's
he was like super broke, down on his luck. He wrote that script. He pitched it, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll take it." And he's like, "I'm playing.
Yep.
I'm playing Rocky." And they were like, "Nah." And he's like, "Eh."
Damn.
I'm playing Rocky. And they were like, "Well, no." And he's like, "Well, yeah." And it kind of went back and forth, and then they gave him the role. He crushed it.
Yeah, my favorite Rocky with that was with the Russian. I like that one. He's like, he looks like a big flag. I think that's the one, right?
Dolph Lundgren, right? Wasn't that his name?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. But no, yeah, there's a bunch of classics. My cousin Vinny's always up there.
Yo, that's my family's favorite movie.
Joe Pesci and
my family's favorite movie.
Love that
quote
movie
that all the time. True story. It's
Yeah.
funny that you brought this up. So I don't know if you know the movie as well as I do. So I'll
me and my family always leave it on when that comes on TV.
Dude, my brother hits me up the other day. We're talking. He goes, "Dude, that's awesome. I love the podcast. Like, congrats. I'm proud of you." I'm like, "Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it." And he goes, "Is there anything I can do?" And I go, "Well, you brought your camera, didn't you? Oh, you brought your little camera with you, didn't you?"
Yes,
dude,
yes,
he was
yes.
laughing his ass off, dude. Remember when they're in the diner?
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
"Oh,
Can I
look
help?"
at these leaves and leaves. What is this? A tree? Oh, that's
You
me out of
brought
the
your little
shower."
camera. Yeah. Holy shit, honey! The case cracker. Me in the shower.
Yep, I love that movie. I always joke around and say,
my father pisses his pants when I watch that, dude.
That's awesome. No, that's definitely probably one of the movies where.
What do you call these little things? And he goes, leaves. And what are these things in the way? He goes, trees.
Oh, just shout them out now. Don't be scared.
A scream. Don't be afraid. Just shout them right out when you know.
What do you say? If you want my wife to want dire, when she starts talking about the cars or whatever, I thought that scene was awesome. I love that part.
Yeah, it's such a great movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
To see him getting as old as he is, though, it makes me feel so freaking old.
He's a great actor.
You seen The Irishman?
I started, like, now it's me with weird. I can't, like, lately I just can't be, I haven't been finishing anything, so, like, I'll watch it, pause it, and then if I get back to it, I get back. I stopped, like, halfway through it. It was pretty good, though.
I watched it, like, 5 times.
Yeah?
Straight through.
Don't tell me the ending.
I like the movie, and I like those actors and stuff. I don't know, I'm a huge, like, mob kind of guy.
Me
like,
too, 100%.
Mob series and stuff like that, so I can watch Goodfellas anytime it's on.
Yeah, Goodfellas.
I stop doing what I'm doing. I'm like,
yep.
I'm
What's
done.
What's the other one?
The Irishman was good. Casino.
That was a crazy. That was a
Bronx
crazy.
Tale is
Bronx Tale. I love the Bronx Tale.
I saw that play in Providence.
How was that?
It was incredible.
That's awesome.
I went with Brandon.
I would love to go see a play like that. That'd
it was so dope, dude. It was so dope.
I mean, I wonder now with
one of the best times
with COVID if they still do the whole play thing.
Who knows anymore, dude? Who knows anymore?
I had that shit like 4 times already.
I don't know, man.
Awful.
I hate even talking about it.
I know it's so aggravating. We don't want YouTube to plug us for false information or anything, so we won't be talking about that. Anytime soon. But I do like talking about mob movies. I love The Godfather. Godfather after Robert Duvall.
Dude, I gotta tell you. I'm gonna be open and honest about this.
Come on.
Never really watched them all the way through. Yeah, my mom loves The Godfather. She watched them all.
We're sitting through them and watching.
They're so long, dude.
They're long, but so good.
I just like seeing clips, like when Sonny gets shot. I'm like, oh, you poor bastard.
That's a crazy scene. That was a crazy hit scene, 100%. Yep.
Or like the horse on the bed. I've seen that scene.
I think
when what's his name, Robert De Niro goes to see the guy that actually killed his mom.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what he's saying, but he's like,
yeah, that shit was.
Sorry if I'm spoiling The Godfather for anybody.
If you haven't seen The Godfather now,
you're like 40 years late.
Living under a rock. Let's just say.
How many years ago did that come out? A long time ago.
You know what's weird? Is it weird that I watch that like every Christmas? That's like the Christmas movie.
We got to do a quick countdown here.
Okay. All right. Yes.
We are out of time. So, not to cut you off, I do apologize. We'll do this again.
100%.
We'll do it again. So I want to thank you, bro.
Definitely. Anytime.
We had fun. We had a good time.
Always chopping it up.
This is my buddy Mike Brizzolara. Check him out on Instagram, Briz Media.
I'm slacking right now on some stuff, so don't be disappointed if you don't see anything.
Man, greatness takes time. You got to do what you got to do.
100%.
You got to live your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And if you want to take off with your art and whatever you want, man, you can do it. You can do anything you want to.
Let it rock.
I want to thank you guys for watching the PodBoss episode 3. Thanks for coming on, man. Take care.